discuss about forums. This session helps you to understand the different types of forums available in Bootstrap. Usually this Bootstrap provides three types of forum layouts. One is vertical forum, horizontal forum, and inline forum. These are the three types of forum layouts provided by this Bootstrap. So how to design a forums in Bootstrap. Now we will learn about how to design forums in Bootstrap. Standard rules for all the three forum layouts are wrap labels and forum controls in division class. So division class equals forum group. So we have to use the class forum group. Next, add the class forum control to textual input text area and select elements. So how to add this, we will discuss with an examples. First, I will show you the screenshots. Bootstrap vertical forum. Whenever we want to design a forum in Bootstrap, there are three types of forum layouts: vertical, horizontal, and inline. Here first you can observe the vertical. The label is in first row, first line, and the text box is in second line. So this is, we call it as vertical. Next comes password. Label is in one row. Next, the text box is in next line. This type of designing a forum, we call it as vertical forum. Next, inline forum. All the four fields comes in one line. So here you can observe the difference between vertical and inline. In inline, all the fields are in the same line: email, password, remember me, and submit. So all the four forum elements are in one line. So this we call it as inline forum. And next is vertical forum. Next we have horizontal forum. In horizontal forum, label as well as the text box comes in the same line. But in vertical forum, the label and the text box comes in different lines. In horizontal, label name followed by this text box. So this category we call it as horizontal forum. So this is about horizontal forum. Three types of forum layouts: vertical forum, inline forum, and horizontal forum. So if we want the horizontal forum, we have to add the class horizontal, forum horizontal. Next, we have control labels. We will discuss that control label. First, we will understand this vertical, horizontal, and inline with an example. Now, I go to this localhost forum1.html. Now observe here, this is the vertical forum. I defined one email. So user is going to enter the email. Next, password, whatever the password wants, user will enter. So observe the differences. So in HTML also, we designed the forums. That was not very attractive. And that doesn't looks professional. When we use the Bootstrap classes, so the structure is different. It looks somewhat attractive. So email field, password field, remember me, submit. So submit, I did not provide any link for the submit. So just a vertical forum. Like this we can design. Here, I just go to the code. Forum 1. So if you want that, a login page in Bootstrap, just add this responsiveness. Next, provide the Bootstrap links, 3 links. Next, here comes the division class. In this division class, I want a forum. So if you want a forum, you have to use this forum group. Forum group. Once we use this forum group, so automatically the forum will be generated. So next, here you can use this type, which type you want, email, and class is forum control. So in every the text boxes, you can use this forum control class. Forum control class must be added in this input field, in the input field. Next, as usual, ID you can define, and placeholder. Placeholder, it appears inside a text box, input box. So here input type we have given as email. So this Bootstrap provides all the types like email, password, checkbox, submit button. All these types are supported in this Bootstrap. In HTML, we were using the type is equal to text box. Similar way, you can use the type is equal to email, type is equal to password, type is equal to checkbox, type is equal to submit in the input fields. Once you use this type is equal to email or type is equal to password, you have to add one class. You have to add one class, that is forum control class must be added in this input tag. Forum control tag must be added in the input tag. So, and again, here you have to use this division class as forum group. Forum group. Next, email, forum control, everything. So now I am not mentioning vertical, horizontal, or inline. Bootstrap by default, it will take the vertical. Bootstrap by default, it will take vertical layout. So this is the vertical layout. By default, it will take vertical forum. So if you want horizontal, so here we defined this forum group. So forum group is the default group. It will take the vertical group. So now if you want to add one more, so just you can add this. So whatever you want, you can add this USN number. So type. So you can give it as text. So just save it. So USN is added. So like this, we can add the vertical, but in Bootstrap, by default, it will take the vertical layout. By default, it will take the vertical layout. So like this, you can keep on adding the forum elements. So email, password, USN, like this, name, like this, you can go on adding the elements to your forum and you can design the forum. Easy way of designing the forums in Bootstrap. Here we are just using the classes. If you want vertical, use this forum group class. Forum group class must be used, and label, you can provide the label. Next is input field. In the input field, you have to use this class. Forum control class must be used in input field. These two classes must be used, forum group and forum control. If you add these two classes after including the links of Bootstrap, 3 links, so we can get a forum like this, vertical forum. Suppose if you want, this is about the first forum layout, vertical layout, label, below the label, the input text box appears. Next, forum 2. So this is inline. So everything is in the one line. So email, password, remember me, submit. So this is inline forum. Inline forum. We can design this inline forum also. The only difference here is, so observe this. This is the field. This is the forum field. We are adding the forum. Forum group we are using. Forum group we are using. If you want the inline forum, if you want inline forum, just use this class. Forum inline. Forum inline. So earlier we were using the forum group. So all these forum elements should come under this class. Forum inline. If we are not adding this forum inline class, so automatically it will take vertical forum as a default layout. So if you want other layout other than vertical layout, if you want inline, so you can define this forum class as forum inline. If you want an inline, you can use this forum inline class, and what are all the elements you want, you can list it under this forum inline forum. So this is about the inline forum. Now email field, password field, remember me, submit, all these four elements comes under one line, if you want other line, similar way you want one more line with other fields, so just you can copy paste, add it. So here you can change the labels, name, USN, so mobile number, submit, etc. So I used two inline classes. So like this it appears. So if you want the space, you can add the break elements and you can design the pages. So like this, we can add this inline elements. As many lines you want, you can add this. So you can include the breaks between the lines. So this is about inline forum. All the elements comes under one line. If you want two or more elements to come in one line, so we can use this forum inline class followed by this elements. Next, the third category is horizontal. Forum 3. Yes, forum 3. We have one more variation. Suppose take you don't want any label. So just the fields, email field, password field, submit. Here there is no label. So for this, you have to use this SR class, SR only. The label SR only. So it will the label will not be visible on the forum. If you don't want the label to be visible, so we can use this SR only, the class SR only. So the label will be provided, but that will not be visible on the screen. So this is about one more in the inline. Suppose in inline we are adding two or more elements with the label, we may face some shortage of space, so you can remove the label. So just add the fields. For that we have to use this SR only. In the label, use SR only. That label will be considered, but that will not be visible on the screen. Next is horizontal. Say for example, you want label as well as text box in the same line. So we can go with this horizontal forum layout. Here just you have to use the class. So now we have the elements like for email, password, remember me, and submit. Now I want this horizontal class. So just use this horizontal class. So in a forum, whenever we are using the forum tag, in the forum tag, use the class forum horizontal. so that whatever the fields we define inside this forum will come in the horizontal forum. That means label, label as well as class. So the input text box. So here we are using the 10 columns. So here you can observe the 10 columns we are using. So if you want a small text box, say for example, password, okay, password, you want to reduce the size, text box size. So I just give 5 columns. So just refresh. So it will reduce. So the size also we can define by using this column. As we said, there will be a 12 columns. The full width of the page is 12 columns. So you can use how many columns you want. So here I provided 10. So it looks very lengthy. So you can minimize it to 3, 4, 5 based on the input. Based on the input. So this is about this forum design, horizontal forum. Horizontal forum, the class is forum horizontal. If you want an inline forum inline, by default it is vertical. Vertical you no need to mention. So just keep on adding the elements. Automatically it takes as a vertical forum. If you want other than vertical, you have to specify it. Forum horizontal, forum inline in the forum field. So this is about Bootstrap forum page. So you can practice it. So download or use these links and define a classes. For every element we are using the classes. So all these classes we are not writing a CSS code, just we are taking from this file. The CSS for that classes are defined in this bootstrap.min.css. Suppose if you want to add some more features for this, in that cases, so you have to download this file and you can go to this file and you can edit the CSS. If you want to use the default CSS defined in this, so just provide the links and use the classes in your page. So now I designed this login page without writing a single CSS code. So that can be achieved by using this Bootstrap classes. So these are the 3 categories of forums. Next, we can take the forum input like forum control input. So all the inputs are supported in this Bootstrap. So Bootstrap supports the following forum controls. So there are 5 types of forum controls. The forum controls are input field, text area, checkbox, radio button, and select. So these 5 categories we call it as forum controls. So input, so it behaves just like a input field. Text area, we can provide a text area, we can provide the checkbox, radio buttons, select options. So all these we call it as a forum controls. So Bootstrap provides or supports all these categories. Similar way, text box, if you want a text box, so we can provide a text box like this. So input field, in the input field, as we discussed, so here text, we can use the input field text. So we can use password, we can use email, you can, so different categories are provided in Bootstrap. So text also we can use it. This is input. Suppose if you are taking a input from the user other than email, password. So here we can say, for example, name, address. In that cases, we can use this type text. So rest all is same. So all the division elements, you can use this container layout, and you add the headings and then use the forum group. Here forum group by default it is vertical in Bootstrap. Name followed by the text box, password followed by the text box. So this is, it is taking the vertical forum. If you want horizontal, you have to specify here class equals forum horizontal, class equals forum inline, whichever you want you can specify here. By default it will take the vertical. So this is input field, we have to give type as text, similar way in HTML. So we can use this text class. Suppose you want a text box like text area. So here you can see this class forum control and rows. I am using the rows for this text area. How many rows you want for a text area? So here you can observe this forum6.html. I assigned 5 rows for this comment. So if you want, you can increase to 10 also. If you want, you can reduce to 2 also. So automatically the size of this text area will be increased. So that can be obtained by this Bootstrap. Use the class as a forum group, and class is forum control, and the rows you can specify. So this way we can design forums in Bootstrap. So just including the links and again using the forum classes.